Okay, but you see that full moon energy coming up, which has been coming up a lot, aiming at this next full moon. Today's the new moon. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles there on the top, the underlying energy of ignoring the Divine Masculine, even though he's trying to get her attention now. For some of you, not all of you, it might not be apparent that he is, but that's the energy right now of him having so much to say to the Divine Feminine, but again, knowing that he gave his energy away to the karmic for a long time, and you know, it's hard to get past that feeling of knowing what he did. So then we have up here the other energies around the outcome energy, which is the Queen of Wands, and you see above that, after the outcome card is the Sun, and this is the Syrian starseed deck. And you see that the Sun at the top, the light in the Sun there that's showing mimics the light that's on top of her head, which is actually the mimic. So you see in this deck, the Queen of Wands has multiple sets of arms, okay? So she's got her hands in many things. But she's holding that light on top of her head, showing you that it's false light. It's mimicking the light that's in the sunshine above, and the sunshine is how the Divine Masculine would actually see his Divine Feminine, as his sunshine. So it's literally showing you the false light of the karmic. So in seeing all this and constantly wondering about the Queen of Wands and what her role is in all of this, because she's come up so much in these readings, whether it's as the karmic, as the Divine Masculine, or as the Divine Feminine, or someone else who's involved in the situation. Why was there something about the Divine, or about the Queen of Wands that was a mystery? And so this is what I came up with today. I had a major epiphany about the Queen of Wands. In the tarot, the Wands is the first suit. Okay, it's the base energy, the lower chakras. And we go into the cups after that, and then the swords, and then the final suit is the pentacles. So since the Queen of Wands is the karmic, using their sexual energy to you know, get what they want, that's the template of the karmic energy. As long as the Divine Masculine is with that energy, they can get to the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles, but they can't maintain it. Because as long as they're with the karmic energy, the karmic energy will always bring them down to those lower chakra energies, like the Queen of Wands, which is very sexual. So in the meantime, the Divine Feminine is in her masculine energy in the King of Pentacles, because she's already mastered at this point. And she doesn't, if you're out of your karmic relationship at this point, you don't have someone restricting your ascension. So you can get into your Queen of Pentacles. And so the Queen of Pentacles has already integrated all these things. She is the Queen of Wands, but she's also the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. And she's at the King of Pentacles now and the Queen of Pentacles, so that she goes back and forth, okay? So until he leaves the karmic, he can't maintain the King of Pentacles, which is his dream life. That's what he wants. That's his dream. And he can get to that point and make money and be successful, but he can't maintain it. Not as long as he stays with the karmic, because she's in that Queen of Wands energy. And although she can have flashes of getting up to the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, and even the Queen of Pentacles at moments, it's not, she won't be able to maintain it. She'll go right back to that primary root energy, and that'll bring him down as well. So there may be jealousy on the Divine Masculine's part, because he's seeing the Divine Feminine in the King of Pentacles, which is what he sees himself to be. Okay, so he's not jealous of her being with other men. He's jealous of her station, because he knows that's what he's been pursuing, and he's unable to sustain it because of the person he's with. So until he leaves the karmic, he won't be able to maintain the King of Pentacles. And this is the mystery about the Queen of Wands. This is why I was confused, because when the Divine Masculine goes into his Divine Feminine, he's been going into the Queen of Wands because that's all he knows. It's the karmic around him, his family, they tend to be that template of energy in the Queen of Wands, which is sexually based. So that's the queen he knows to be. So that's why it's confusing in reads, because sometimes if the Divine Masculine is going into his Divine Feminine, from the King of Wands, he's going into the Queen of Wands. And then that's keeping his energy low, where then the Divine Feminine is in the King of Pentacles. So specifically as an example, today, the base energy was the King of Wands energy, okay? So he may be getting into his man of passion mode where he wants to have sex. And then you see the Divine Feminine energy is coming up in this read, as it did in the earlier read, as the King of Pentacles. So you can't have both in masculine. So at the beginning of the read, he's masculine, but by the time the Divine Feminine becomes the King of Pentacles masculine, he needs to then switch into the Divine Feminine. And so then he'll go into the Queen of Wands energy, okay? Which is the false twin energy. That's the energy that he saw in his karmic that was actually his twin's energy. So this confuses him, and it confuses us, because we think he's still being sexual when it's just him going into his feminine, but now expressing that feminine as the Queen of Wands. Whereas we're in the Pentacles, so we're expressing the King of Pentacles, and we go into our Divine Feminine, it's the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? So he needs to raise his vibration back up to at least the, the King of Cups and the King of Swords, integrating all those. Once you get up to Pentacles, you hold all of them. It's not like you're not those things anymore. You just become all of them. Whereas if you stay in the Wands category, you never really ascend. Okay? So this is the backstory about the Queen of Wands. That if you're Queen of Wands, you're not ascending. It can be the Divine Masculine, it can be the Divine Feminine, it can be the karmic. But if you're staying in Queen of Wands energy, it means that you're not ascending. You can express those energies as an ascended person. Okay, you can still express yourself in a lower chakra way. But as an ascended person, you're going to spend more time in the Pentacles vibration, which is mastering manifestation, which is where the Divine Masculine wants to be on a regular basis, but he won't be able to until he leaves the karmic. So I was very happy to come across this epiphany about the mystery of the Queen of Wands. If any of you have something to add about her or about that energy, or maybe there's something I missed or forgot to tell you about it, please let me know below in the comments. And thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. Hang in there and have an amazing rest of your day and week. And rise and be love.